on that level, pissing out codeine. Niggas gon' talk, it's whatever, cause they don't know me. Never stand down, nation business, you gotta show me. Learn to provide for myself, cause nobody have ever hold me. Hey, say look, hey, I'm telling you, I can't love you. You hear me? What the fuck you want me to do when I've been wrong my whole life? You hear me? Shit, if I don't know if I ain't stand on nation business, it wouldn't be it. You hear me? But it is this right over left. You hear me? In that man, I am important. Believe it. Yeah, I got some shit up in my blood to never leave for life. And you so perfect, you deserve it, I can't treat you right. And if I ever give her a chance, I might hurt you. So go and travel, find something new, like a bird do. I'm from that north, my brothers come out that flow. I'm in the valley, me and Quincy steady serving that dope. And I grew up around some killers, shake the block with that pole. If I was ever for the flop, you three gon' carry my load. I can rock some, grams out the bag, I'm finna drop some. Hit it with that soda, mediocre, really rock some.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy One Trey Rock. You already know. Like and subscribe. Give me a little comment down below. I mean, give me some feedback. Alright, man. So, we all know what happened on Friday. The Philadelphia Eagles traded the 6th pick to the Miami Dolphins for the 12th pick and a first rounder for next year. Alright, so, I don't even want to, get into that right now because there's so much negativity going around in the Philadelphia Eagles fan base and media. And I just wanted to do something a little fun today. I mean, just to get y'all mind off it a little bit, get y'all thinking, just have a little fun with it. I mean, so I put together a Philly all-time team. I mean, and it's going to be a little fun. Y'all, whoever watching this, y'all could tell me where I messed up at. Y'all could give me your team in the comments. I mean, this is my personal team. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Well, yeah. All right. So this is how this going to go. I'm going to give y'all my all-time team. So I'm going to go cornerbacks, safeties, linebackers, DNs, on offense, the whole offense, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, and offensive linemen. All right, so I'm gonna start first with the corners. I'm gonna give y'all my first corner is Troy Vincent. Y'all remember Troy Vincent? I know y'all remember Troy Vincent. He was a dog on the defense. Man, he was one of the first shutdown corners. I mean, he controlled the whole side of the defense. That's when we had them top 5 defenses in damn near every year. So my first one is Troy Vincent. Next one is Sheldon Brown. Y'all know Sheldon Brown, the hitter. That dude used to knock people helmets off. He's one of my favorite Eagles ever, man. He was basically a safety playing corner. I mean, he'd come down, smack a running back, tight end, anybody in his way. So my next corner is my 2 corners is Troy Vincent and Sheldon Brown. Y'all know who my first safety gonna be, man. B-Duck, baby. Weapon X, yo, I don't even gotta spend too much time on B-Duck. B-Duck was a fucking beast on the field, man. That dude, he made me wanna, every time I watch B-Duck, he made me wanna go out and play some football. Just to low bird somebody, or catch somebody on the blind side, or just come up and smack something. B-Duck was a dog on the field. That's my favorite Eagle ever, like of all time, man. You couldn't catch me out there on the field without imitating Dawkins, man. I'm running through. I'm 140 pounds out there throwing my body around like I'm Brian Dawkins. All right. So B-Duck, my first safety. Malcolm Jenkins. I got to give it to Malcolm Jenkins. He's a Super Bowl champion, and he was a dog all the years he was with us, he was a dog, man. He controlled the defense. He come down, he smacked something. He was basically a linebacker playing safety. He could cover, like Malcolm is one of my favorite Eagles ever too. All right, so I'm gonna get to the linebackers, and I know a lot of y'all gonna say Chuck Bednarik and Seth Joyner and dudes like that. I wasn't around in them times. Y'all gotta remember that. I wasn't around in the Seth Joyner and Bednarik and all them times. My favorite middle linebacker is Jeremiah Trotter. The dog. Y'all remember Jeremiah Trotter, them Jim Johnson years? Jeremiah Trotter was a beast. All right, so my middle linebacker is Jeremiah Trotter. My first outside linebacker is Dhani Jones. Y'all remember Dhani Jones? Dhani Jones was with Jeremiah Trotter. He was a beast, man. I used to love watching him and Jeremiah Trotter just come down and wreck on stuff, man. You get me? Fly down. Jim Johnson had them boys flying around. And my other outside linebacker is Ike Reese. I'll give it. Ike Reese was he was a hybrid before it was really hybrids in the NFL. You could put him at DN, outside linebacker, but he did all his work really at outside linebacker. He was a special teams guy for like the first couple years of his career, but Ike Reese was a dog for us, man. He was undersized. He was playing out there at 120 pounds, out there flying around hitting shit. I mean, sacking, forcing fumbles. So, my three middle linebackers is Jeremiah Trotter, Ike Reese, and Dhani Jones. Let's get to the big guys up front, my front four. I'm going to have to put my dog in there first. Trent Cole. Trent Cole was a monster. Y'all used to see him flying off that end, bending like he don't got no bones in his body. Trent Cole was a dog, man. He our all-time sack leader. He just was a dog on the field, man. If y'all didn't put Trent Cole as one of y'all favorite DNs, y'all didn't watch the Philadelphia Eagles around that time. Trent Cole was a monster. He was running around that field like he had his head cut off, chasing running backs 15, 20 yards down the field. Trent Cole was a beast. All right, my next DN, y'all already know, the legend, Reggie White. All right. I don't even gotta explain Reggie White too much, man. All y'all old timers know what kind of work Reggie White put in. He won the Super Bowl with Green Bay, but he's known for being a Philadelphia Eagle. People wouldn't even remember he was a Green Bay Packer if he never won a Super Bowl there. But he did all his work, his early work, with the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Dude was unstoppable on the field, man. Unstoppable. He gave quarterbacks and defensive coordinators nightmares. So, my two DNs is Trent Cole and Reggie White. All right. Let's get to the other big guys. You already know, Big Fletch. One of the best D tackles he top two. He top two in Philadelphia Eagles history at defensive tackle. Big Fletch. You already know. He's still one of the top 5 defensive tackles in the league at his all them years he put in the NFL. So I'm going Big Fletch. I mean, my other DT is Jerome Brown, the animal. Y'all remember them Jerome Brown, Reggie White days? Jerome Brown, Reggie White flying around, hookah haga. Yeah, y'all remember that? They gave offensive coordinators fits. So I'm going Big Fletch and Jerome Brown for my D tackles. All right, let's switch over to the offensive side, man. Y'all already know number 5 is my quarterback. I mean, the best Philadelphia Eagles quarterback of all time. I wish y'all would say Nick Foles. I wish y'all, one of y'all say Nick Foles, I'm going to fly wherever you at, or even if I could drive, and I'm going to personally slap your face. So, y'all know number 5 is the best quarterback in Philadelphia Eagles history, and it ain't up for debate, man. It's not up for debate. So I'm gonna go ahead. This one was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Running backs, it was hard. I got 3 guys I wanted to put in there. Well, I got 2 other guys I wanted to put in there, but it was just so hard. So I'm going with Shady McCoy. One of the best running back in Philadelphia Eagles history, man. And if y'all watch this dude in his early career, dude was a human jukebox. I mean, he was making defenders out there look silly. I mean, every time he touched the ball, he was liable to break a long run. I mean, so I wanted to put either Brian Westbrook there or Ricky Waters, but it gotta be Shady. It gotta be Shady, man. Shady put in so much work for us. All right, so my running back is Shady. I'm gonna go to the wide receivers. My first wide receiver, you already know, number 10, D-Jack. He just signed a big contract with the LA Rams, but he a Philadelphia Eagle no matter where he goes. Y'all remember the early Deshaun Jackson? That dude was electrifying, bro. Punt returns, wide receiver. He was a dog. Like he only weighed like $160, but the dude was out there flying. He was best deep threat in the NFL for a span of like 7 years. Nobody ever did what he did ever. So I'm going D-Jack as my WR1. My WR2, I'm gonna have to go Harold Carmichael. Man. But dude was a physical specimen. He was like 6'8". Like 6'8", running like a gazelle out there. So I'm gonna have to go Harold Carmichael. So my 2 wide receivers, Deshaun Jackson, Harold Carmichael. Let's go to tight end. I know y'all like Brent Selleck, but the best tight end in Philadelphia Eagles history is Zach Ertz. Try to debate with me. He got the numbers, the stats, he got the Super Bowl, and the dude was just, at one point in his career, dude was just uncoverable. And he only worked in the middle of the field, and he still couldn't be stopped. He broke the record for tight end receptions in a single season. Had like 110 receptions from the tight end position. So I'm gonna have to go Zach Ertz. All right. Now this is the good part. This one was hard because we had a lot of good offensive linemen that played for the Philadelphia Eagles. But I'm giving y'all my personal best. So for left tackle, you already know I'm going JP. Jason Peters. I know y'all dogged him out his last couple years here, but y'all remember them years JP was he was a machine, a robot. Y'all ain't never seen nobody that big moving that goddamn fast with feet like a rabbit. So I'm gonna have to go Jason Peters. All right. Offensive guard, I'm gonna have to go Brandon Brooks. For my first offensive guard, I'm gonna have to go Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks, man, he came over to the Philadelphia Eagles and he changed our whole offensive line, man. You ain't never see that dude. We had one of the best run games the year we won the Super Bowl because of Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks was mowing dudes off the line, man. He running down the field 10 yards, blocking goddamn linebackers and safeties. I mean, I know he had over the past couple of years he's been injured, but when Brandon Brooks healthy, he's one of the best offensive guards in the league. I'll put him top 3. So I'm gonna have to go Brandon Brooks. Y'all know who the best center is, man. Jason goddamn Kelce. All right. I ain't gonna spend too much time on Kelce, man. He been a dog. Even in the Andy Reid days, he was the dog, and he's still going strong. So, my center is Jason Kelce. My other offensive guard, I'm gonna have to go Jermaine Mayberry. Y'all remember Jermaine Mayberry during the McNabb days? Dude was a dog. He was a dog, man. I mean, I know y'all probably gonna debate me on that one, but Jermaine Mayberry is my other offensive guard. And for my right tackle, this was hard. I wanted to go Lane bad. But no, I can't go with Lane. I'm gonna have to go Big John Runyon. Y'all remember Big John Runyon? Dude was like 6'10". Like 6'10" out there just bullying dudes in that McNabb era, man. John Runyon was a dog, man. He was a dog. All right, so I'll finish my drink, man. Listen. Debate me. I mean, tell me where I'm wrong at. I know I ain't get a lot of them wrong. But yeah. And let's get this talking thing going on, man. I ain't really want to talk too much about the draft and all that right now because it's like, what can we really say? What can we really say right now? Yeah, everything is a wait and see. Everybody just speculating. I mean, I'm cool. I do the speculation game, but at the end of the day, we not in Howie Roseman head. I wouldn't have made the trade. Me personally, I wouldn't have made that trade. I would have took one of them guys up top. But there ain't nothing we could do about it now. Ain't no point in keep crying over it. I'll be back at it in a couple days. I'm gonna give y'all my 7th round. I'm gonna give y'all a 7th round draft pick. A 7th round mock draft. Man. And I want y'all to, like on some real, I be seeing a lot of people like viewing my stuff, But y'all don't be liking and nothing. Like, come on, man. Like, damn. If y'all gonna view it, y'all might. It don't take that much to just flick the like button. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's your boy One Trey Red Out. I'm out there.